Okay.
Algum problema se falarmos em inglês? Agora
No, we can talk in English, no problem.
Okay, it's just because we are from like different nationalities, and I would like first, well, to present my colleagues, and just before we start the interview, because we are doing this work together. I managed all the contacts with Pelcor until now, but they are working with me in this project.
Okay.
Okay. In my right hand side, I have Mohammed Kali.
Hi.
From
Hi, I'm Sandra from Portugal. Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Mohammed Khalid. I'm part of our team which is doing marketing research on your products. We are very impressed with your products, so
Okay.
that's why we want to do this research.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will pass on to my colleague here, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, I'm Susan Delory. I'm from the United States, and I'm working on with the
Where are you from? What state?
Boston or Massachusetts.
Wow. Wow. I don't know Boston. I know Washington, but okay. I know United States very well. Good.
Okay.
And this is my colleague Fausta.
Hello, I'm Fausta.
Hi.
I'm from Lithuania.
From?
Lithuania. Like the Baltic states.
Lithuania.
Lithuania. Okay. I don't know, but someday I want to go there. Nice to meet you all.
No.
Hi, I'm Kendra Scanlon. I'm also from the States. I'm from Michigan.
Oh. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks. How are you?
Good. And you are from what state?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. I don't know Michigan. No, I only know also Texas. But okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Juan. I'm from Colombia.
Did you not appear in the image?
Okay, sorry. Hi,
Hi.
my name is Juan Saldarriaga. And I am from Colombia.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. Gusto conocerte.
Gracias. Very good. Nice to meet you all.
Oh,
to
okay.
meet
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Well, basically, let's start the the interview. Basically, I don't know if you received first our topics of our work and what actually we have to do.
I didn't receive directly.
Mm-hmm.
My Nuno, my marketeer,
Mm-hmm.
he has all the emails,
Mm-hmm.
and he resent to me as he forwarded to me. I read it, not in detail,
Okay.
but I have the idea of your work, what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to help you
Okay.
wherever I can. Okay.
We appreciate that.
Okay.
I didn't read everything.
Okay.
It's true, but no problem. I'm here.
No, that's nice. Well, we all are doing this marketing research. We are in an MBA here in London for HALT International Business School, and we will in our process for this project, I proposed the Pelcor because this was a entrepreneurship. I just know Pelcor by newspapers and magazines because my background is I'm an architect, and
Good.
in some of when I was in Portugal in some of the websites of design, and I remember the first product that I saw from Pelcor, I think, was the umbrella. And actually, when we start to work on this project, we started I proposed for the group with the idea of the umbrella, and as we discovered the brand Pelcor, we open our research instead of just a product from Pelcor and all the brand, and basically our analysis right now it's basically it's the Pelcor in this market in the UK market. Well, let's start I think I will go for the first question that that we structure. Okay. We are record this Skype call to head to our process. Is that okay, right?
Okay, no
It's
problem.
okay. Yeah. We found information about online about the story of Pelcor, and we would like to have like more impression or like a briefing from you about the Pelcor and how like Pelcor comes out and with this idea and so innovative and with we were reading. Huh?
You want to know the beginning?
Yeah, the beginning where the idea and all that come from and where this passed just like from one idea for a project with entrepreneurship project that now is it's growing and have successful as we can see.
Okay, let's start it. Pelcor began in 2003, so 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a cork industry family. I am the third generation of that industry family. And since I was a child, I ran in the fields of my grandfather factory. And so I was born in cork industry. Then I graduated, and when I finished my university, I went to work in my father's company. And in that time, like today, we produced already the discs from natural cork for the champagne stoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, champagne stopper. Let me see if I have one here, just to explain you. If I found, yeah, okay, one. So this is a family business with more than 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this is
Mm-hmm.
the champagne stopper?
I know.
Okay, so in our factory we do this part. You have here two discs,
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2, and this is the body.
Mm-hmm.
So we do this.
The disc.
The disc. So this goes like this to the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is our principal core business, and this is the stopper before to be in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Then goes to the bottle, and when we take off, it makes the head that everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the principal core business of my family. Then I began to work, and I think in 1995, I think, in the company, and I began to learn everything, how to work in the machines. I was in the factory working with men, learning with them, and I learned everything about the discs. I learned everything about the stoppers, and I did all the cross process in this industry since the time we buy the cork material in the farms until the final material, okay, until the commercial part. So everything, the production, the quality control, everything. Then, but this is the business of my father. Mm-hmm. This is not my business, and this is the dream of my father and not my dream. So I always wanted to do something different for cork, and I always wanted to do to make cork more fashion, a fashion product. So in 2000 year, we had I don't call a problem, but a situation, because I don't like to use the word problems, because I think there isn't no problems. We just do problems, so we avoid the problems. Yeah. So we had a situation that in that year, all the final clients were the houses of wines and of champagne, they bought a lot of bottles and of stoppers because it were the pass of the millennium.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Siegel 20 to 21, and they thought that final client was to buy a lot of bottles. And what happens? The bottles were very expensive in the market in Europe, so the people, they didn't buy so many bottles that they thought. And what happened? In 2001 and 2002, we stayed with good quality of cork, of raw material at home, because the houses of Champagne, they were full of bottles, so they don't need stoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we didn't sell, and we stayed at home with cork to transform, to use.
Mm-hmm.
And because this was my dream to do something different with cork, and we had that machines at home, I challenged my father to do something different. And why don't we use the cork we have at home and try to do a fashion product, or something, that a product in cork that can go directly to the final client, so he can use day by day. And if final client can use a fashion product, go to contribute to the sustainability of the cork oak to the forest, and goes to be fashion. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but that took me 10 years. But okay, that is another story.
Mm-hmm.
So then I told my father that, and we began to produce the first product. We transformed the cork in cork skin, and because in my village there were in that time a man who know how to do umbrellas, so I talked with him and asked him to do an umbrella, and he did the umbrella. And I went to in 2002 to a trade show in Spain for women, because cork industry is a man industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to this trade show and with the cork stoppers, and I took the umbrella with me. So this was my market study. I didn't do it any study before. Okay. I didn't do it quality or quantitative studies. I didn't do it anything about marketing I learned in university. This is
Perfect.
not the rule, but okay.
It's nice.
So I followed my intuition, and I used this. Sorry, I used the umbrella, and in this show, and the success was very good. People liked it a lot. So I thought, okay, so let's begin to work, and let's develop a new brand and the collection, and use our cork, and we began. So that's how Pelcor borns. Pelcor borns in the brand, borns in 2003, and because of this umbrella, and because we must use the cork, the exit cork we had at home, and in a new entrepreneurship way, in the new vision, and something to do something different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Well-
this was the reason.
Well done. I think it was a really a great story and a really good idea. Okay, what are the Pelcor existing promotion? I know that Pelcor has a shop in Lisbon. I had opportunity to visit the shop last summer, I think in September. I bumped into the shop. I wasn't like looking for the shop. I was in the street, and I visited the Pelcor shop. And for coincidence, now we are doing a work
Good.
about Pelcor. And what is like the Pelcor existing promotion, marketing, distribution? We saw that videos, that I think is attached in the emails. That fashion videos record in
Yes.
Lisbon, I think, and it's really great, the videos. And we would like to know more, like a different. What is the the existing promotion or strategy that Pelcor
Okay.
has for after.
Okay, 10 years ago we didn't have anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you began and you develop and you see the market answer well to your product and the brand begins to grow, then you arrives to a certain time that you must look more professional. And then, of course, to make the marketing stuff, because I'm a marketing girl, so I know that. So now we have Pelcor, we have 2 stores, one in South Portugal, near the factory, where we have lots of tourists, and that one in Lisbon, that you saw, the flagship store. And my idea is next year to open a new store in Lisbon, more central.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Because that one is not essential, but it is not in a step walk first. So I want to move to a first step walk.
Mm-hmm.
But this is in Portugal. What we have in Portugal and around the world, we have 3 PR companies who works the brand. Mm-hmm. So we do inside our company. We have our marketing department. And now we go to begin to have our graphic designer inside our company to do our graphic designs, the flyers, the catalogs, the lookbook, the way the brand communicates with people and with the world goes to be done at home. Okay, so we have these 3 PRs. We have a Portuguese PR for the Portuguese media. Mm-hmm. We have a European PR for the European media. He also is from Portugal. Mm-hmm. And we have a USA PR from New York who does all the media for the United States. Mm-hmm. So our aim, we work with 3 big markets: Portugal, because it's home, Europe, and the United States. And then we have our marketing plan, our strategy is support by the brand campaigns we have for next year. Campaigns for the that days, the Mother's Day, the Father's Day, and all that kind of special days, and also for the holiday seasons. And we are developing that campaigns we have a chronogram with all the year plans, and the campaigns, they go out in our online shop, in our online website, and then all the PRs, they use them in their communication with media. We launch every year 2 different collections. One is the summer collection and the other one is the winter collection. Now, at this time in November, we are developing the designs for the new winter collection for 2014. That we go to present in United States, in New York, in the Coterie New York Fashion Week, or in the New York Fashion Week, in the Coterie trade show in February. And then we go to present also in Las Vegas in Magic Ink Show. These are our premium trade shows where we present the collections. We have a showroom in the United States that they are our sales team. They call Showroom 7. They are in New York and they are in Los Angeles. So they do the sales, they do the trade shows, Coterie and Ink Show in Magic, and they sell the brand. At the same time, the PR in New York presents to the media in the United States the campaign or the launch or the release of the summer 2014 that we present last September in these trade shows. So we work with sales in trade shows, we work 6 months early. With the PR and the media and the marketing, we work in real time. Okay? Because imagine the summer collections, when you see the bags during May, April, June, July in the stores, the clients, they receive this collection in February. And the PR begins, and the media and the great covers and the great magazines like Vogue and other ones, they go to talk about it in January, February. So this is the work of our PRs. We don't use advertisement. We never do that. We work only with PRs in the social networking, Facebook, Instagram, and other ones.
Is there any special reason for do not advertise?
Because advertise implicates a big investment, and at this step we aren't yet a big brand, so we prefer to invest in PR and in campaigns directly from our website. And to make some competitions in the magazines and or some special events that the PRs does with the magazines. Not in advertisement yet. I don't know in future, but for now it's really expensive. So we try other ways to do that.
Great.
But the answer is very good. I can tell you, this year we had. Big, I think it was almost a page or a quarter of a page in the, how do you call it, the San Francisco Chronicle. It's one of the 25 biggest newspapers in the United States. And when the article came out, the sales online was up. So what does it mean? It means that people who sees
the articles.
Yeah, the ads or the interviews or anything else, they go to buy online, and that is good.
Yeah.
For Europe, we were in this year, and I know we will to be again in a great magazine. I don't remember if the name is Wallpaper. I think it is from Paris. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
so
we found in the website the Vogue in some magazines. In the website of Pelcor, you have some reference.
Yes.
We already have an overview of all, but yeah, the answer is good, and we can see that it's right. Well, what about we have target customer segment. We, as one of the questions, you already talk about fashion and some ways that Pelcor use as to present the products and to show. But how can you define the customer target segment? I don't know if you understand, but
okay, the target for our products, our brand is a premium target, special women with a medium high social quality living, who about from the 35 years, 40 years until whatever. This is a special person who is worried about to have with the eco-friendly subjects, sustainability subjects, and who like to link the sustainability with fashion, and to like to use a different product, but that comes from a tree, but with design and colors, and that makes her more confident. So this is a real conscient person, our client. Of course, we have other types of clients. We have men's also, because they like to buy the umbrella and they like to buy the present for his wife, or they like to buy for other persons. And this man also, he has around 50 years old. Around that, also it's a man worried with the sustainability and likes fashion, and I think another challenge of our product is that sometimes it is a surprise for persons. People are not used to have this kind of material in a bag, in a wallet, in a smart cover. So with design, so I think it happens that the challenge and it's the surprise for our client.
Okay. Actually, when you were answering this question, I remember when we were doing marketing research this weekend, and I remember one of those interviews we have a person who answered us because we have a question like because they have opportunity to see the products of Pelcor, and the answer when we asked the question of the price was really curious because she answered to the question is, I don't mind the price, I like the bag, I would pay whatever would be for the product, and was curious now when you were answering this question about the target in the woman of 45 years up. I remember this about the current basically the competition, how Pelcor treats or react or has see the competition of I mean the competition of Pelcor inside the market, or there is competition of Pelcor inside the market of the cork products, and there are also competition for Pelcor in handbags or luxury products, as I can.
Okay. For in the same core business, when we began, we were the only ones. In several years, we were the only ones. In the last years, we are not only the only ones, and we have, of course, competition. And I see it in a very healthy way, because for me and for Pelcor, the most important is that we created a core business that didn't exist. And when you create a new core business for your country and for the world himself, you are contributing not only for the sustainability for the cork forest, but for the economics in your country. So that is amazing, and that is awesome when you do something that other people follows you, and at the same time gives work to other people, and the economical and the social system is growing. So I think for me that is the healthy way of the competition, because you are helping your country. That is the most important thing. Then in the product itself, of course, what I did, what we did to win that feeling the competition behind us. So what I decided to do, we decided to have the design team at home. So the company grew, and we created a new design department inside the company where we have a senior designer. She comes from London. She's Portuguese, but she worked a lot in London, and she has the London fashion skills. And the other girl is a junior, so they are a great team. And then we went to contract the president of the Lisbon Fashion Week, Eduarda Abundanza. She is our dear creative director, and she is the #1 in design in Portugal in fashion. So my goal was to create a winner department, to have the biggest one and the best ones with us. So with this team, we are innovating the collections product by product. We are doing colors, but now we are working further than the colors, and we are creating a culture that didn't exist. What happens to competition? Competition comes behind us. If we do black, they try to do black. If we do violet, they try to do violet. If we do, imagine other thing, but they can't achieve what we do. Mm-hmm. So because we do it in a different way, because they just copy and recreate. So for me, that is good. But sometimes it cheats on me because I don't like what they do, and because they think we can do everything with cork, and cork, it's for fashion. For example, to use in the bags, you need a special type of cork with a special type of treatment. And what some competition does, they use cork from the shoes to do bags. And what happens in 3 weeks or 2 weeks, the bags goes, scratch. Mm-hmm. And then the client comes to my company and say, "Oh, can you arrange this?" We can't. It is not Pelcor. Mm-hmm. We can't do that because if people want only to make money and don't use the appropriate material, they are not doing well. They are doing bad. And mm-hmm. people think, okay, I bought a car, and this doesn't have resistance, of course, because they use the wrong material. So mm-hmm. this is a very cultured thing, but Portuguese are like that. Around the world, it is a great challenge because Pelcor, my goal or our goal is to achieve brands like Furla, like Lochan, and other brands that are very coached in the United States, but the competition there is very big, and that is, we are a baby in that market, so that's why we have the PR in America. That is why America is our first number one country outside Portugal. So that's why we have the sales showroom team there. That's why we are doing the trade shows. It's a hard work. Then Europe, we are working with Germany. We are working with Belgium, Norway, UK. I know it is a potential, but UK, we were in a trade show 2 years ago, but because of the economical scene that UK had, like Europe, the show was really bad for everyone, and they ended the show in the other season, the follow season. So I decided not to do more shows in London because there was not the the right time. We are trying to convince people that Pelcor is a fashion brand, ecological one, eco-friendly one, and what distinguishes us is that we use a traditional tree and we use cork skin with other materials. So for me, Pelcor is not anymore a cork product brand. It is a fashion brand that works with cork skin.
Okay, nice. Well, I think I answered quite a few questions right now. We have a quite internal question. What are the Pelcor internal operational strengths, and what improvements could be made in order to improve the performance of Pelcor? I mean, performance as a brand, as a company, as what is the strength that or customers or you see in your company that could be improved in these strategies in the next year?
Okay. One of the biggest one is the mão de obra, handcraft, the production.
Yeah. Mão de obra
Okay.
is yeah.
It's like this. To produce, and I think this is good and this is not good also. You have the both. You have the pontos fortes e pontos fracos.
Yeah, weakness and strengthness. Yeah.
Okay. Then the strengths is that we take off the cork from the tree, and then it passes through many steps until to achieve the cork skin.
Mhm.
Okay, it is like it took around 6 months between the time we took the cork from the tree until the cork skin. This can be good, but at the same time can be a weakness. But for me, the weakness we have is the production of the products. We produce at home all the steps to the cork skin. We have the commercial side, we have the marketing, we have the brand, we have everything. We don't have the production of the products himself. We don't produce the bags, we don't produce the umbrellas, we don't produce, the production is not ours.
Mhm.
We subcontract suppliers to produce for us.
Mhm.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
And that is a weakness.
Yeah, it is. It is, and I guess that will be difficult to find a new, a good supply or someone who can keep a certain level of quality once that is not
Yes.
directly inside the company. Right.
Yes. No, it's hard, and here in the industry we have two. We have two ways.
Mhm.
Or you do inside the company, but that is not our core business.
Mhm.
Okay, we don't know to do that internal. That's why I prefer to subcontract other companies, other suppliers who has the quality to do that, and they work for us and they are the experts. But we have two ways. If we produce in Portugal, you have quality, you have good work, good job, but it is expensive.
Mhm.
Okay, but if you buy a bag from Pelcor for 400 euros or 300 euros, you know you are buying quality. If we want not an expensive bag, if you want a cheap bag or cheap product, and we want to produce in quantity, you can't do in Portugal. Okay, but then you don't have quality. Then you go to China, or you go to mostly to China, where the other brands works there. So we always have to choose the best way. So I think our weakness is to not have the production inside the company is a strength,
Mhm.
because we can have quality and a good price. More expensive, of course, but you can control the quality. And to be in fashion world, you need to have quality in your product.
I mean, but the production is not doing inside the company right now.
No, so it is
Yeah.
it is a weakness
It is a
because it
weakness,
is not
yeah.
inside.
Yeah, it is a weakness. Okay.
Okay.
Is actually this question was a mix of the next one, because we were asking about we have to have this in our about costs and margins, and well, in this case, once the production is not doing inside the company, I guess that costs and margins of the products will be lower than if
Yes.
it's done inside the company. Okay, I think is almost answering this question. What customers? Oh, it's nice. What customer value do you see in Pelcor products? What is the main qualities that the customers see in bag? And you already talk about quality, and I can.
I think they see feelings.
Mm-hmm.
They see sensation.
Yeah, I totally agree.
When they feel a Pelcor bag, and when you touch, you go to see this is not leather, but this is eco-friendly, and this is very smooth. This is warm, and it has a story. So it goes to your heart. It is like a feeling to your heart, and I think it is the most value when customer buy a Pelcor product is that you are buying a story, you are buying a feeling for you, and you feel proud of it. And oh, I have one. And at the same time, second, you are contributing for the sustainability of the cork forest and also to preventing the global warming. So indirectly, you are helping them. But Pelcor, you can say, wow, I'm buying a feeling product with a story. And when you buy a product from Pelcor, you receive a story, and that tells you it is like poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is what we want to pass to the customer. It's the poetry from the product, from the raw material that you can have in colors, in different shapes, and you can have with you.
Okay. What about, we already talked a little bit about this. What it's like the most popular products in Pelcor's brand? What is the product that people wanted? This is have the biggest selling.
It's the umbrella.
The umbrella?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
The umbrella is the number one, and then the bags, the bags you have on the online, and then the high pet covers.
Mm-hmm.
We have in 4 colors, and people like a lot, but the umbrella is the number one for sure.
Okay, nice. What you have the team sales, you said before, in US, and you have Pelcor is in different countries, is selling in different countries in Europe. What is Pelcor's market strategies for these other countries? There are or any other strategies that you want to mention that?
Okay. At this time, our principal strategy is for the United States, but for Europe, we are making a new strategy. We had one, but now we are creating a new one because in the United States, we work with sales team, showrooms. In Europe, we work with agents. It is a different from the sales team. And agents, they have other potential clients where they show the products and they have a commission for what they sell. That exists in Germany and in Belgium. These are the biggest markets for us in Europe. In Europe, we did for 2 times the Who's Next show in Paris. But this next year we don't go to do it because what we feel is that Europe economical is not growing.
Mm-hmm.
So for these kind of products, because fashion is not a necessity, as you know. So because it's not growing, we are with a medium strategy, working with the PR. Perhaps I am thinking to open the north of Europe for our brand, Copenhagen in Sweden, to make a show there. So to find new markets, not Spain, not Italy, not France, but Germany, Belgium, Norway, Sweden, and of course the how do I say that because North of Europe is very eco-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So we are beginning we are starting a new strategy to there.
Okay. Yeah.
But and also we have the Asia, the Oriental. We have Japan. We have Thailand, where we go to open that market next year.
How do you wanna open? Is like in show
It is to do trade shows.
trade shows. Okay.
Yeah, always through the trade shows.
Yeah. Always as I understand the strategy that you have used in the last years is basically trade shows and start
Yes.
to show the branding at certain level of
Yes.
yeah, okay, trade shows is the main. What uh, what about other countries' distribution channels? That's how can this is the way that you go, but this distribution you talk about showrooms in US, in Europe you work with agents, and in the case of Asia, in this new
we work directly to clients. We don't have agents.
Mhm.
We have direct clients that come to us and they buy directly.
Okay.
Okay. For example, now in Japan, in Tokyo, we go to be in February in a big TV serial called Chanel Shop. It is something that they do there. They sell the brand and the bags in the TV channel. So they were in Portugal, they choose us, our brand, and they bought a lot of bags. Now they go to receive the order in January, and they go to sell in that channel, TV channel, channel shop.
In this case, was this channel shop like that look for the Pelcor?
Yes. Sometimes, many times, they come to be with us.
Yeah. I believe maybe it should be like some result of the work that Pelcor have been doing the last years with working with the media.
Yes.
It's one result of this strategy. As Pelcor, you mentioned before that Pelcor you did a trade show here in UK in London. But okay, this trade show is bad experience. But as Pelcor did other market research or any kind of research about the UK market? Here?
Okay, we did when 2 years ago we launched the rebranding of Pelcor and the first collection of Pelcor. After the design team integrated the company and everything after the rebranding we did. So we presented the new branding in London, in the Portuguese embassy, in a big party with a DJ and the media were invited. So the release we did it in London. And it was very good and the media did a good cover of it. And after it, now we have an agent in London, and he began to work with us 2 months ago. So we are through him making the market research, but I don't have a real market research for make it for London or for UK. And I know UK and London special. It is a great market for Pelcor. They love our kind of products. I think until now we didn't find the right way to achieve that market.
Okay. Yeah, basically I can say that you and the representative that your company have here, you are doing this or looking for this strategy and for this way to introduce. Well, interesting. Um, uh, okay, what is in store for the future of the company? What is the goal that Pelcor wants to achieve for, I could say, next 5 years or next 10 years? Where do you see your company, or where you'd like to see your company in 5 years or 10 years? Huh?
Okay. In my goal is that Pelcor will be the leader of the fashion accessories from Portugal all around the world. Okay. And when I say that, it's because Portugal is very known because of the footwear, and we have lots of brands for footwear and textile, but we don't have any fashion accessories. We only have Grup4, but it is in a different target, in a different segment. And on bags, wallets, hats, umbrella, you don't have anyone. So this is an open market, and this is the work we are doing. And our goal is that Pelcor will be the leader of the export or the ambassador of fashion accessories from Portugal around the world. And of course, to have a store in 50th Avenue in New York. It's my other goal. And who knows in London?
Yeah. You talk about leader in fashion. Who use in this product? You see that this gap that you find, this gap, it's not filled now. None of the companies in Portugal are in this gap, or you see other company that you have to you want to take the place of this company.
No, we don't have anyone. This is a gap.
Yeah.
We don't have any, because and the answer is easy, because in Portugal we produce very good bags like Italy. Italy, of course, the quality is more known in the world of production, but Portugal is in second place. So we produce a lot and very well, but we produce for outside Portugal. We produce for very international brands, and you have also French brands, and the production is made here in Portugal. The companies that the productions, like they produce for Pelcor, also is the same, but only that Pelcor is the only one brand from Portugal.
Yeah, it's true. What does Pelcor have any innovations for the products in the horizon? I mean, we have the material that it's a good innovation, but does Pelcor have some new products? You talk about we are now Pelcor is working in the winter collection, right? Or is it summer? Yeah, the cycle of 6 months. The winter, yeah. Is that the new products that it's coming, or you are going to keep this cycle winter, summer, right?
Yes, we go to balance between this cycle winter and summer. And what we are doing now, we did the colors, and now we are doing the textures. So will be colors and textures, and that's the innovation. But the product itself will be again bags, wallets, because we do each collection 4 stories, and each collection has 4 or 5 new stories. We call capsules. Okay, so it is new stories with new shapes, with new textures and colors. But the products, the innovation, there isn't in the shape or in the product. It is like only did with a different dark texture or a different color or something different. Of course, we are developing new products, but they are only in the developing process, and they don't go to the collection, to the standard collections. They can go to other markets, but we are developing them now.
Does this product will be will continue just around the cork material, or Pelcor, in order to achieve the handbags market and to get some competition, it's going to are creating now in order to present in the future other kind of products that the cork it's not present, or is always one rule of the company that the cork will be
No,
in the product.
the cork always will be present.
Okay.
We only go to mixed with other materials, like you can have other fabrics, but what we are looking for now, it is natural fabrics, other ones, cotton or others, and the leather. We are looking for not natural leather, but synthetic leather. Because when you want to do a 100% eco-friendly product, you can't use natural leather. So I don't like synthetic leather. I don't like. It's synthetic,
Mhm.
but because it's synthetic, they consider the fibers very eco-friendly.
Mhm.
So I don't know. You can't use because the leather. It's from the animals, and we know all that kind of thing. So we are trying to change and to join cork with other materials that can be eco-friendly and not to kill animals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you see what is the main competitors, luxury brands, as for Pelcor? What is the brands that Pelcor wants to take part
To
of?
achieve Furla, you have La Furla, you have Coach, United States, you have Nameless Marcus, in Europe you have Lochin. They are not competition. They are, but we want to achieve their level.
Okay.
It's our first step.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess. What? Okay. I guess we don't have any more strong questions for the interview. I think we covered basically all the subjects, all the points that we have.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys, and
Thank
have
you.
a
Thank
very
you, Beth.
nice work and life. World need people like you,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs and young. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
It-
much.
And don't forget something. Dream and try to make your dreams come true. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And congratulations.
Thank you for
Bye.
the inspiration.
Thank you.
Bye.